My name's Jimi Manuwa. I'm 14-0. That's my fight record. I fight for UFC, and I'm going to be fighting Alexander Gustafsson. That's March the 8th at O2 Arena, main event. When I beat him, I'm going to be 1 or 2 fights away from getting the title, which is my dream, and that's why I started this sport, to be the best in the world. That's what I've been working, that's what I get up in the morning to be. I got into mixed martial arts when I was 28 years old, jumped straight into it, and now I'm number 10 in the world, and I'll be fighting the number 2 in the world. He's a tough fighter, and I used to look up to him. Like when I first started, he was one of the fighters I used to like watch, and that. He gave the champion John Jones a great fight, the best fight that he's ever had. But you know, I've got to fight him now, and I think you know, I've trained and I'm ready to beat him.
I suppose everyone said, you know, when he came into UFC, that can he, you know, take the pace? Is he going to be able to go to those deep waters? So we've always, conditioning has been always a fun part of what we do. It's fun for me anyway.
Done a lot more conditioning for the fight, and I'm ready for it. It won't be going 5 rounds, I'll tell you that.
The big difference between preparing for a 3-rounder and a 5-rounder. We've been doing, you know, these big hybrid sessions in here, which are really mixed. And some days, you know, Jimmy doesn't know what the hell's going on. I'm just leading him around. We go from this activity to the next activity. I just start yelling 4 and 5 rounds at him, and we get the work done.
You ran way too much stress. Get on your feet, let's go.
Today, we weren't actually working for that long, but you know, it's short and very sharp. So we started off with some speed and agility drills just to get the body moving. Footwork is always important, you know, when they're fighting. So there's always some footwork in the warm-ups, and then we start to get some power involved. So just the slam balls were in the warm-up. And then we've gone into little loops of exercises, really mixed kind of demands on the body, but keeping the heart rate up the whole time. The rest periods kind of mimicked the rest between the rounds. And then as we got to the end, it was, you know, absolutely disgusting sled to dyno bike, you know, with the training mask on to restrict the oxygen, which kind of mimics the demands of rounds 4 and 5 if it were to go that far.
My fights never go the distance because I put too much pressure. Yeah, it gets to a point in the fight where I just think, you know what, this is just, I've had enough, and it's time to end this, so that's what happens. All the mobility stuff helps with my training. Before I was a lot stiffer and stuff. I had a lot of power and everything, but I had to get my kicks and my movement a lot more fluent. This is my little friend, the elevation training mask. My coach likes it as well. Together with that evil looking thing over there, the Dynabite, that's my nemesis. Absolutely hate that machine, but no, it helps me recover and stuff like that. When you take it off, it's like you haven't done anything. It's all come together at the right time with me signing with the UFC, and when I beat him, I'm going to be right in the mix, do you know what I mean? So it's like everything's just come together, and I believe that when I do beat him, that I will be champion. We haven't got like a game plan, we've got do's and don'ts in the fight. It's MMA, so that's the great thing about it. You can't really have a game plan and say, oh yeah, go there, take him down and do this, because if he takes you down, your game plan's out the window. I'm beating Gustafsson, I might as well be fighting John Jones, if you know what I mean. They're all the top fighters in the world. Any one of them top 10 fighters are all the same to me, so I don't care who it is. I've just got to beat another couple of them, and then I'll be the best in the world.